Good morning, Mrs. Press Maven.
Yo, Mrs. Maven, good morning to you too.
Yo?
Yo.
What are you in high school?
Oh, I'm not in high school, Mrs. Maven. Why are you bugging?
Don't you have something important to speak about?
Anyhow, I do. Something remarkably important, Mrs. Maven, if I do say so myself. Listen, everyone is talking about how Google is coveting, circling, in some form looking to buy or back the takeover of Yahoo.
Really?
Yeah. Now, Mrs. Maven, I don't know about you, but it makes no intuitive sense to me or any other rational soul for precisely 1,423 reasons.
List them.
I'll get to them, Mrs. Maven. But few are mentioning the essential, the operational caveat.
Which is?
Which is that Google is most probably merely trying to drive up the price of Yahoo. So whenever anyone actually does acquire it, if they do, not only are they saddled with Yahoo's many problems, but they're saddled with a high acquisition bill to pay off.
Sounds a little conspiracy theory-ish.
Mrs. Maven, it's what happens all the time in business, in mergers and acquisitions, even in baseball free agent signings when the Yankees and Red Sox are looking at the same guy. It's just how business is done, but the media doesn't get at it. Look, the New York Times reports Google's interest earnestly, as if they really want to acquire Yahoo, despite the fact that there are antitrust concerns, despite the fact that why would Google pay billions for all those problems that it doesn't have? And all they have are some news pages that Google might want, but they're not going to pay billions upon billions for that and get saddled with all the problems. See? The Wall Street Journal sees it, Miss Maven. It takes them to the 9th paragraph. But at least they mention that Google is probably only going through the motions on this to drive the price up, all right? It's really, really an important distinction and a really essential tact in mergers and acquisitions that the business media is almost always blind to. Any questions here, Mrs. Maven?
No.
I've exhausted myself. I've worn myself down to a little nub talking about this one. It's very upsetting, Mrs. Maven. It's rendered me useless for the rest of the morning. I won't be able to help pack lunches and stuff.
Perhaps you should take a nap.
If only I could, Mrs. Maven, but it's even hard work watching you make those lunches. Anyhow, viewers, if you disagree with me, and you won't, but if you do, feel free to email me at mrik@ifyousitjuststreet.com. And remember, when it comes to Google, they just don't get it.